Oh my gosh. How long have you been awake for? You could have woken me up. Okay, I'm gonna check to see if I drooled on your legs. If you wouldn't mind looking away for a second. If I did, we're just gonna pretend it didn't happen, okay? Alright, hold on. Okay, no, we're good. We're all right. Okay, nice and dry. How are you feeling? Oh my gosh. You look really good for someone who's really sick. Were you able to get any rest? It's okay if I put my hand on your forehead. I just want to feel okay. Yeah, you still feel pretty warm. There's like a whole first aid kit in the kitchen. I left the thermometer with that, so I'm gonna go grab it. Oh my gosh. That window is totally iced over. I'm also going to take a look outside and see what the weather's doing out there, okay? You hold tight. I'll be right back. Alright, I got the stuff. Let me just set everything down here. It is really coming down out there. The streets are actually pretty clear because there have been snowplows coming through, but I wouldn't want to drive in it, so I don't think we're missing out on too much as far as outdoor activities go. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take your temperature. I'm gonna switch the little probe cover on this thing because I took my own temperature with it a little bit earlier, and this way we don't have to be like swapping earwax. Maybe you want to. I'm not gonna judge if you do, but maybe just not this time, okay? So there we go. Alright. I'm gonna stick it right in your ear. Take your temperature. Okay. Here we go. And I'm gonna do it one more time just to make sure. Yeah. Okay. So the good news is that your temperature has not gone up. Bad news is that it hasn't gone down either. It is exactly the same from when we took it earlier. Is it okay if I check your lymph nodes real quick? I'm just going to check around here to see if they feel swollen at all. Just going to get right in there and... Okay. Yeah, they feel about the same too. Oh gosh. This is exactly how I pictured our vacation going. How about you? Oh, I don't want you to feel bad. It's just... Do you have any other symptoms? Anything new? The stuff you were mentioning before, is that all pretty much the same? We got a sore throat, cough. Do you have any congestion, anything like that? Is it okay if I place my fingers right here on your sinuses? Just gonna. I really, honestly, don't even know what I'm feeling for, but let's just pretend I really know what I'm doing here. Okay. How does that feel? Alright. So, first of all, I'm going to be using your legs as an armrest. That's going to be the trade-off here. I take care of you, I take really good care of you, and in exchange I get to use your legs as my little resting place for my elbows, okay? Okay. Hey, listen. Before we do anything else, I want to tell you something, and it's really important to me that you listen and you believe me, okay? I would rather be holed up here in a snowstorm taking care of you than on vacation with literally any other person I can think of. Yeah. You have enough to worry about right now, feeling lousy. I don't want you to feel like it's screwing up our vacation on top of everything else, okay? Alright. I feel like, I don't know, I checked the weather report when I was in the kitchen, and it's supposed to clear up a lot tomorrow. It's gonna warm up a little bit too. I have a feeling that if we just take really good care of you, and if you get plenty of rest, and if you let me take care of you, and don't try to tough it out or anything like that, if you just relax and rest, I have a feeling that you will be feeling much better tomorrow, and we'll be able to do all the cool stuff we had planned, okay? And you know what? Even if you don't, we're gonna make the best of it, okay? That has always been one of my very favorite things about spending time with you. We always make the best of it, right? Okay. Alright. So, right now, let's just focus on the fact that you are feeling lousy, and I'm doing okay. And I would honestly like nothing more than to just help you rest, okay? Alright. So, let me see what else I've got here for you. One sec. Alright, so, first of all, how are your legs feeling? You have any muscle aches or anything like that? Okay. Well, either way, with you needing to lie down for a while, you want to keep the circulation going in these legs, and any muscle soreness you have now or any muscle soreness that you get is only going to get worse if we don't keep that circulation going. So I'm going to give you a little leg rub. Let's see what else. I brought you some tea to choose from. I'm going to make you some tea. We want to make sure that you stay hydrated, and it's also going to feel, I think that hot tea is going to feel really good on your throat. What else? I found some cards in a kitchen drawer if you want to play like card games or something. Let's see. I don't know about you. I don't mean this as an insult, but your skin's looking a little dry. My skin is super dry with just this super cold air even inside, yeah. So I did grab some lotion. Thought maybe I could give you like a little hand massage. If your hands are feeling dry, I can do a little on your face too. Okay, so we got a little leg massage going on. We've got some tea I'm gonna make for you, a little massage. gosh. What else? I really think that the best thing for you right now is going to be to rest. So I was thinking that in a little bit I could improvise one of those like guided relaxation things. Okay. And that way it can maybe help you drift off to sleep. And I'm gonna stay right here, keep myself busy in case you need anything. I think you should just sleep as much as possible. As long as you're comfortable here, I think this is a great spot for you. Let's see. I did a little exploring around the place. It's so cool. I think you're really gonna love it later when you're feeling better. The hot tub looks amazing. And, yeah, I think being in there with like the snow all around is going to be really wonderful. But I also don't think we should try it until we've gotten your temperature down a little bit. Okay? So that's something to look forward to. What else? What else? Yeah. I grabbed this little bell thing. It's like a... what do you call these things? It's like a singing bowl or something. But I wanted to make sure that if I get up and go anywhere around the place, if you wake up and you need me, I didn't have one of those like hotel type bells that you could ring, so I thought maybe you could just try ringing this thing if you need me. Let's see. That's a really nice sound. I like that a lot. Yeah. So I'm gonna make sure this is right next to you. It's right in your reach, right here. Is that good? Okay. So yeah, if you wake up and you need anything, literally anything, and I'm not right here, just ring that and I will come and see what you need, okay? You may need to ring it like 2 or 3 times though, because I'm afraid I might hear it and have like a Pavlovian meditation response. Like I'll hear you ring it and I'll just stop what I'm doing and start doing yoga or something. Okay. Are you too sick for jokes? I can't tell if trying to make you laugh is going to make you feel better or worse. Okay. Alright. Well, I grabbed a bunch of different kinds of tea, so let's go through each of those and figure out which one you want, okay? Alright. So, first of all, they have a very well-stocked pantry here. This is like a really classy looking chamomile in a tin, and so I'm going to take the lid off. It's chamomile. You want to smell it? Doesn't that smell good? It smells like honey. I love it. But this is a nice, light, calming tea. What else? I grabbed, I was so excited to see this one. Have you had this before? Okay, so I have a little bit of a personal history with this tea. When I was a kid, my mother used to take me to this local little tea shop, and we would have tea and snacks and stuff there, and this was always the type of tea that we picked out to share. So this has very high nostalgic value for me. It's vanilla almond. It has pretty strong vanilla almond taste to it. Go figure. Do you want to smell it? It's a really nice smell, right? So it's delicious, but it is primarily made of black tea, so it's caffeinated. I wasn't sure if that would be a plus or minus for you right now. I know sometimes caffeine can help if you've got like a headache or something, but we're also trying to get you to rest, so want to smell it one more time? Isn't that nice? Yeah. Okay, so these come in these nice little circular packet things here. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna put this aside and show you your other options. Alright, you ready to be an elbow rest again? This McNulty's Tea and Coffee Co. Incorporated. I'm not 100% sure what this is, but it looks pretty fancy to me. It just, it seems like it's something from probably a specialty shop. And it looks like they ordered it from New York, so I don't know, I guess it's gotta be good. Yeah, it's from New York, New York, Christopher Street, and I guess this is the name of the tea, Assam BOP. I'm not 100% sure what BOP stands for. I'm gonna guess Broken Orange Pico. Is that? That's one of those things that I've never said. I've only ever seen it like written, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's gonna be my guess. And I know just enough about tea to know that if that's the case, this is also a black tea. Let's open it up. It smells nice, but it is another black tea, so that's going to be caffeine. Okay, all right. I also grabbed this traditional medicinals tea, which is specifically supposed to be for sore throat. I wasn't sure if that would appeal to you. Where are the ingredients? Okay, here we go. It looks like it has organic licorice root, organic slippery elm bark, organic licorice root, dry aqueous extract, 6:1 ratio. I have no idea. Organic marshmallow root, and a proprietary blend of organic wild cherry bark, organic fennel fruit, organic cinnamon bark, and organic orange peel. That all sounds really good. That's all stuff that tastes good, so I feel like, you know, some teas that are like medicinal and good for you don't always taste that great. Oh, this smells really good. Let me grab one. Yeah, you can smell it even through the paper. I don't know how well you can smell right now. I'm sorry if your sense of smell is not that good right now because you're congested. I don't want you to think I'm like mocking you. Hopefully you can just live vicariously through my sensory experience. This smells good, I promise. Okay. Classic favorite, Celestial Seasonings Sleepy Time Tea. So if you are looking to relax and get some sleep, this would be a great choice. I love this tea. I've had this many times. That little sleepy bear there, and his nightcap is pretty iconic, I think, in the tea world. In the world of casual herbal tea drinkers. So, this is... Oh look, there's a little quote on here. It says, "There is nothing like staying at home for real comfort." Jane Austen. So, I think that's just our sign that the coziest thing we could possibly be doing right now is just hanging out right here and taking it easy, okay? We'll get on to some adventure tomorrow, okay, when you're feeling better. So, yes, I've had this before. Have you? It's really good. It is pretty heavy on the mint, though. I love mint teas. They're probably my favorite. So I love this, but if you're not into mint, then it might not be a thing. Yeah, that's a really strong mint smell. Let's go ahead and... love it. I'm gonna make myself some of this, I think. I love the way they do this. See how the it has like a little almost parchment-y inner bag. That way the tea bags stay fresh, despite not being individually wrapped. I was about to say, I hope I'm not boring you, but I kind of hope I can bore you. I hope I can bore you so much that you fall asleep really fast. Okay? So let's see what's in this one. It is chamomile, spearmint. I'm more of a peppermint kind of person, but spearmint will do in a pinch. Lemongrass, tilia flowers, blackberry leaves, orange blossoms, hawthorn, and rosebuds. Yeah, so this is totally herbal, no caffeine. Probably your best choice if you want to get nice and sleepy. And then I think I grabbed one more. Oh yeah, here it is. So this, I actually grabbed from my suitcase because this is my favorite tea and I drink it so much that I brought some with me. It's just peppermint tea. It doesn't sound that exciting, but this is my go-to tea, especially during the winter. I just really enjoy it. It has a great flavor, and it's good for digestion. It's good for the tummy. There's just something about it that, I don't know, I guess I like it because it feels calming, but without necessarily making me sleepy. Not that it like wakes me up and gets me all jazzed up, you know? It just, if it's kind of during the morning or during the afternoon and I want something that's gonna feel calming, but that isn't gonna take down my energy levels, this, perfect, okay? And I've tried a lot of different peppermint teas, and for whatever reason, this one is just my favorite. Do you want to try to smell it? Wow. It smells awesome, I promise. Let me see if there's any other important information up here. certified organic. And yeah, that's the only ingredient, it's just peppermint leaf. I don't know how they get their peppermint to taste more pepperminty than most other peppermint teas, but at Yogi Tea, apparently they have that technology. Alright, so and whichever one you choose, you can have your tea just plain, or I grabbed, they had this raw honey in the kitchen. I thought I could add a spoonful of that to your tea if you would like. I also saw, I wasn't sure about this, but they have this organic spicy honey sauce with natural chili pepper flavor. It's from Trader Joe's, and there's not a lot to it. It's just honey, white vinegar, and chili pepper flavor, all organic. So it's pretty much just, I guess, honey with some like hot sauce added to it. I tried a little spoonful of it, and it's really, really good. I really like spicy stuff, and it didn't take that much of it for it to really have a kick. Yeah, I took a little spoonful, and it was one of those things where it wasn't super spicy at first, but then after like a second, it set in, and it was, for me, just the right amount. So I thought maybe just a spoonful of that might feel really good on your throat if you like spicy stuff in this kind of situation. I would also totally understand if you were not in the mood for spicy right now. But I did think that this might be an interesting addition to some of those teas if you were in the mood to be adventurous. If not, we could just do the regular raw honey or no honey at all. I'm sure I could even rustle up some sugar or something if you wanted something else added to it. Okay. Now, which one of those did you want? Just let me know and I'll go get it started for you, okay? Did you want the peppermint, the chamomile, the BOP, the BOP tea, the throat coat, sleepy time, or the vanilla almond? I could even mix a couple of them in the same cup if you wanted. Okay. Alright, you got it. So I'm gonna grab that. I am going to go, there's a nice electric kettle in the kitchen. I'm gonna go get your tea started, and I'll be right back. Okay? Alright. Okay, I'm back. So, I have your tea. It's super hot. Hold on. I just wanted to show you. It is in, I'm pretty sure, one of the cutest mugs in the whole world. Yeah. I saw this one towards the back of the cupboard and I had to grab it for you. Okay, but like I said, it's super hot. I'm gonna put it right over here to cool down. And how about I go ahead and, this is the lotion that I grabbed. Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. So this is a facial moisturizer, but I don't think anything terrible is going to happen if I use it on other parts of your body, okay? So I'm going to get a little bit of this while we wait for the tea to cool. Don't worry, I'm not going to let it get cold. It was boiling, so I just want to let it get down a few degrees. I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to give you a little hand massage. I'll put a little bit on your face. I think if I get this on your face, that might help your sinuses and your lymphatic system too. Yeah. And if you want, I think there's just enough room for me to get at an angle where I can massage your neck and your shoulders. Would you like that? Okay. So we'll do hands and face first. Look at your back of your neck and your shoulders. And we'll go from there, okay? Alright, so good. And may I have your left hand, please? Okay. Thank you. Alright. So let's see here. Just gonna get a little bit of this cream. Not too much, a little bit goes a long way. And I'm gonna put it right on your hand here. Gonna work it all over. Get the palm of your hand, back of your hand, pinky finger, ring finger, middle finger, pointer, and thumb. Back of the hand a little bit more, moving up to the wrist now. Okay. How's that feel? Doing okay? Alright. So, let's work that in a little bit more. Good. Okay, and can you kind of give me your right hand now? Just kind of cross it over and perfect. Alright, thank you. You comfortable like that? Alright, so now I'm going to get a little bit more lotion. Going to get it right on the palm there to start. Okay. On the back of your hand as well, and your fingers. Alright, so I'm going to massage that in with smooth little circular motions with my thumb. In the palm of your hand. Firm but gentle. So move up to your fingers, starting with your pinky. Kind of massaging that. Ring finger, middle finger, pointer, and your thumb. There we go. I can feel your hands flexing. It's really cool. Okay, back of your hand. Good. Little circles with my fingers. The rest. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and get your face. Get some lotion here. I'm just gonna kind of dab it on your forehead and the sides of your nose and your cheeks. Okay. Right on your forehead, right here. And the sides of your nose, under your eyes here. Okay. And other side. Get a little bit more here. Okay. A little bit more for this side. Your chin. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean right in here. And I'm gonna get under your eye. Little gentle massage there. Okay. Going down your nose. Again, this should be good for your sinuses and for your lymphatic system. Eyebrows. Just above the eyebrows, gonna get the forehead area here. Good. Get your cheeks a little bit. Gonna go down your jawline here to your chin. You ready for me to squeeze in back there and get your neck and your back? Just like your shoulders, upper back area there, okay? I don't want to make you move too much. Alright. Alright, so I think I can just get in here and get the back of your neck. You don't have to move or anything, I can reach in there. I want you to stay comfortable, just relax into the bed exactly as you are. I'm going to get some lotion here. I'm going to get it on my hands. Okay. And I'm going to get right here, back of your neck. How does that feel? Is that okay? I want to be just firm enough without it being uncomfortable. Is that good? Okay. Using my thumbs and the tip of my fingers to work my way gently into the muscles in the back of your neck. Do some little downward strokes here. More little circles. Okay, I'm gonna work my way up to the very base of your skull here. Really working my thumb gently into the muscles here at the base of your skull. Good. Gentle downward strokes again. Okay. Moving on to your shoulders. Gonna get a little more lotion over here. I'm gonna kind of lean in a little bit more. Putting my hands on your shoulders. And just kind of working the lotion in. I'm not gonna get too firm here. I want to be extra gentle with you while you're healing. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of focus on the right side over here for a minute. Gently I can feel your shoulders relaxing beneath my touch. And on the left side here, same thing, a little bit firm, but pretty gentle. More just trying to soothe and relax and do any kind of deep muscle work, you know. Okay. Let's get both sides at the same time. Alright, how does that feel? Okay, I'm gonna move on back over to my seat. Alright. I have a feeling that your tea is at the perfect temperature right now. Do you want to take a sip? What do you think? I'm gonna set it right here next to you. Sorry. Did I show you the cards that I found? Hold on. Look at these. I don't know if these are just really well used, or if they are 1,000,000 years old, because they look like they're 1,000,000 years old. Like, these are Grand Canyon playing cards, and they look like they were made at about the same time the Grand Canyon was. Oh my gosh, it's like falling apart. These have obviously been kicking around for a while. I'll feel bad if I'm the one who puts them out of commission. Let's see. Alright. Be real gentle with the box here. Okay. You know what? The cards themselves don't look that old. I think the box has maybe just been through a lot. Oh, and they have the cute little Grand Canyon thing on the back. Alright. So, we can maybe do some cards later. These are for me for now. I'm gonna see if I can remember how to play solitaire. I'm gonna see if I can remember how to play solitaire right here on your legs while you nap. What do you think of that? Okay? Alright. So, here we go. Alright. Are you comfortable? If you need to move, let me know, because I don't want to have to play. Is it 52 card pickup? I'm gonna put these right here. And you're looking super relaxed. You're actually looking a little bit better. Like I said, you already looked really good for someone who's super sick, but you just look a little bit more alive. How are you feeling? Okay. Well, I think this would be a good idea to do the guided relaxation thing. I've listened to a lot of them, so I feel like I can probably improvise a good one. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put these aside for a moment. I am going to rub your little leggies here, and let's see. I'm going to recommend that you close your eyes. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. I know. I'm going to do, I think, a visualization thing that involves that amazing looking hot tub out back. Okay? Right. So, let's start off by, do you want to close your eyes or keep them open? Or you can keep them open until you get sleepy and then close them. Okay. I'm going to be asking you to visualize those, so close your eyes if you would like, and let's start by taking a few deep breaths, just to the extent that's comfortable. I will totally understand if you cannot have as long a breath as I can right now. We're going to start by breathing in, hold, breathe out. Good. You're doing great. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Perfect. Okay. One more time. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Good. Okay. Now, I want you to imagine yourself standing by the back door of this gorgeous rental house, okay? There's a big window in the door, but it's all frosted over. You can't see through too well. You can hear the wind outside. It's a good wind, not too loud. And through that frosted glass, you can just see that it's snowing very lightly outside. You reach out your hand and you grab onto the doorknob. You turn it and you pull the door open. It is warm inside the house, and as you open the door, all of this cold air washes over the front of you. It is refreshing, but not uncomfortable. You can smell the cold. This kind of clear, bright, sharp smell to the air, mixed with the scent of pine trees from the forest surrounding the backyard. You can hear the wind moving through the trees, some occasional gentle sounds from birds, squirrels, and as you look out into the backyard, you see a hot tub. It's, maybe about 20 steps away down a path. And the cool awesome, wonderful, neat thing about this path that leads to the hot tub is it's made of special heated stones. So instead of being covered by snow, like all the ground around it, the stones of this walkway are totally clear. You watch as a few snowflakes fall from the sky, going down, 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 and they land on the stones of the walkway. They just instantly melt away. You are wearing some slippers. You decide to step out of them. And you step out the door, closing it behind you, down onto a step. The air, the cold air, wraps itself around you. You're wearing a comfortable robe that's keeping you just warm enough. You step down in your bare feet onto that walkway. You feel the warm stones beneath your feet. It's such a relaxing and interesting feeling. All that cold air swirling around your body, but your feet are so nice and cozy warm. You start going down the walkway towards the hot tub, one step at a time, really enjoying the feeling of the warmth on the soles of your feet. Like I said, it's about 20 steps, so you're going to walk over there and we'll count down, okay? Taking your first step, that's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. You're starting to look eagerly towards that hot tub as your body gets colder. You see steam rising up off of it, surrounding the whole area above the hot tub in what looks like a cozy cloud of warmth. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, more than halfway there now, 8, getting closer and closer. You can actually start to feel the warmth that's radiating off of the hot tub, carried over on the air toward you. What are we at? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're at the hot tub now, and there's a little spot, like a nice dry shelf that you can put your robe on. You take your robe off and place it on the shelf. you had dressed for however you wanted to be dressed when you got in the hot tub. So that's how you are now that you've taken your robe off. And you can feel the cold air against your skin. You place a hand into the water of the hot tub, and it's so warm. It feels amazing. There's a little set of steps next to the hot tub. 3 steps, and you climb up them. 1, 2, 3. You sit on a kind of ledge, and you start to gently lower yourself into the hot tub. Okay? So, first, you dip your toes into the wonderful hot water, and instantly your toes feel so warm and relaxed. Next to your feet, all the way up to the ankles, both your feet immediately feel hugged by warmth and relaxation. You lower your legs in slowly, your legs sinking into the wonderful warm water up to your calf muscles and your shins. The muscles in your calves feeling so warm and relaxed. Now you're going deeper into the water, up to your knees. All the muscles in the back of your lower legs, the area behind your knees themselves feeling totally warm, so comfortable, so relaxed. It feels so good. You lower yourself in further, your legs slipping deeper and deeper into the water. The warm water going up now above your knees, up your upper legs, over your thighs. You continue to slide your body very gradually into the water. Feel the warm water. It feels so amazing on your hips, on your pelvic area, your buttocks. Going in deeper now. The warm water is going up to your lower stomach area, your lower back. You feel your whole abdomen relax with the warmth of the water on it. Your lower back relaxing, and then as you slide deeper and deeper into the water, the warmth travels up over your middle and upper abdomen, middle and upper back. Goes up your sides, and you situate yourself so that you're sitting on a comfortable little seat in the hot tub there. The water's up to your chest now. You begin to lower your hands into the water so that the warmth, the wonderful, cozy, wet warmth of the water is over your fingers now, your hands. As you dip your hands deeper and deeper into the water, the warmth travels over your wrists, your forearms, your elbows, now your upper arms going up your arms. The water is up to your chest and shoulders now. And because it's so warm, as if by magic, even though you're just sitting there, you can feel that amazing warmth traveling up your shoulders to your neck area. You can feel the muscles in the back of your neck relaxing. The steam from the hot tub going up and passing over your face so that you feel the warmth on your chin, your mouth, and your jaw. You breathe it in as it passes over your nose, your cheeks, and your eyes. You feel the warmth on your forehead. Now you feel it on your ears. So warm, so relaxing. Warmth travels up the back of your head. And finally over your forehead and the top of your head. So cozy, so warm, so relaxed. Now as you lean back into your seat, you have this amazing feeling of being totally supported by the water. You are securely in your seat, but just very slightly floating. Your legs don't quite sink in the water, neither do your arms. They're very gently held up in the water without you having to do anything. Every muscle in your body is totally relaxed. You are completely, safely held by the warmth of the water. The wind continues to blow, and you can hear it through the trees. The crisp sounds of frozen branches and leaves and pine needles as the wind passes over them. You tilt your head up a little and look up at the sky. A few snowflakes make it just far enough to land on your face. Their soft, cold touch immediately dissolving into warmth. You are so safe, so comfortable. You are held and supported and so content. And now I'm gonna count you down to sleep, okay? I want you to drift off and get some rest. And if you can't sleep, that's okay too. Maybe just kind of doze with your eyes shut or open, it's up to you. Just rest, okay? And I'll be right here if you need anything. Like I said, I might play cards. And you've got the bell if you wake up and I'm not right next to you, okay? You are safe and cared for and very sleepy, okay? So let's count you down into a deep, cozy sleep, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sleep. Rest. Good. You're doing great. Love, love, love your hair. It's absolutely gorgeous. Is it okay if I touch it? Thank you. Wow. Is this your natural hair? Okay, that's what I thought. It's just... oh, it's amazing. All right. Well, you've come in today for our cosmic scalp treatment, correct? Well, this treatment is going to involve quite a lot of me touching your head, your hair. There'll be a few stages to it. I'll explain what I'm doing as I go along, but all of it should be quite relaxing. I think you'll enjoy yourself. So, to begin with, I'm just sort of brushing through your hair with my fingers. Just familiarizing myself with it. Okay. Is it okay if I sort of rest my chin on your forehead just now? Okay. Yes, this sort of allows me to hear the little sounds that your hair makes when I run my fingers through. The sounds tell me quite a lot. So in this first stage of the treatment, I'm beginning by familiarizing myself with your hair, your scalp, your head, the physical and energetic makeup. Okay. Then I'll do a little more brushing, this time with a wooden comb to just make your hair a little easier to work with, so I can get to all the different areas that I need to get to. And after I've identified different problem areas where we need to do some cord cutting, I'll pin the hair back to keep it out of the way. I'll be using a special set of scissors to cut any energetic cords that I find. Afterwards, I'll do a little bit of a soothing treatment to your scalp, to your hair, just to help everything sort of settle down after all that cord cutting, okay? How familiar are you with cord cutting? All right. Well, cords are a sort of energetic bond between you and other people. All sorts of people, whether they have a major influence in your life or whether you just pass them on the street, might be able to attach an energetic cord to you. It's not terribly dangerous, but it can sort of slow you down a bit if you have a lot of them. It can sort of drain your energy a little, make you feel a little sluggish, slow, detached, a bit like you're underwater. Well, people don't really do this consciously, and in fact you might be surprised how many other people you do it to without realizing it. Quite often people will attach cords to us simply because they care about us and want to be connected to us. A little bit of that can be healthy, but too much of it, or if it's not welcomed, that can be a problem. People might attach a cord to us because they're interested in us or curious about us, or if they're upset with us, if they in any way are thinking about us, good or bad. And over time, we can just collect quite a few of these. And by cutting the cords, it simply sends that attachment back to the sender, leaving you feeling a little more free, a little lighter, more in possession of all your own energy, okay? So, let's see. I believe I'm starting to get pretty good sense of your energetic makeup here. And as I find cords that might be attached to you, they often like to hide in your hair. They can be anywhere, but in the hair is where we tend to find most of them. So as I find them, I will be able to identify whether this is an energetic attachment that is welcome, whether it's one that complements your own energy signature well. So maybe something that is working well with you, giving you a little boost. Energetic bonds that are harmonious for your energy field. And I'll be able to recognize those as separate from the ones that are a little more draining. The energetic bonds that aren't so harmonious with your unique energy melody. Go ahead and grab a comb over here. We'll start with this wooden wide-toothed comb here. I'm just going to be using this to, as I said, brush through your hair. Make it a little easier to work with. And it can also be quite relaxing as a nice bonus. Don't have to worry too much about getting it perfectly brushed out. Don't quite have to go all the way down to the ends. We just want it to be a little easier to comb through and search for the cord. I want to make it a little easier to section. Got a little tangle here. I'm going to be very gentle as I work it out. There we go. Much better. There we go. Some of those cords are already casting off a little energy as the comb passes through them. So I'm going to need to periodically kind of work them off. I'm already seeing quite a lot of cords that I'd like to remove. I'm seeing some that I think will be just fine to leave in. You can normally tell by how you feel when you interact with a person if they've perhaps put cords in you that are actually working well with your energy, or whether they're putting cords in you that a bit draining, exhausting even. And again, it's not necessarily anything malicious or anything we need to worry about too much. Quite often, we get the most tenacious cords from people who care about us and just worry about us a lot in a way that's maybe not helpful, despite their best intentions. Maybe they worry about us for the wrong reasons, or they worry about us excessively. Again, it comes from a caring place quite often, but it's a bit draining. It doesn't hurt at all to have the cords removed. I'll just be sort of snipping them, and it's almost like the way an elastic band might recoil if you snap it once it's cut free. It just sort of flies back to the center. And as you can imagine, this isn't a one-time deal. Usually for your first treatment, I'll find quite a lot of them. If you get regular treatments, there won't be as many. If it's quite a while between visits, then we might start to see more of an accumulation. So I do recommend coming in regularly. energy levels best, and you should, over time, be able to develop a sense of when you're feeling a bit weighed down, a bit more drained than you should be. And then you'll know it'll be time to come in for a check. Beautiful. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a comb here so I can start looking through specific areas, and if I find any little cords that I want to start removing, like I can see one right here, I will section the hair off and clip it free, okay? And I'll be very careful not to cut your hair at all. Only removing those unwanted cords, okay? Great. So, going to sort of attach a couple of these clips to my robe here so I can get at them easily. Now, let's start right up here. Yeah. And right off the bat, I think I can just I don't really see any going right down the middle here. You're a little too good at hiding to choose that much of an obvious spot. But I can see one here and here, so let me grab my scissors. We'll get started. Here and okay. Here and here. There we go. Sometimes it takes a few snips to weaken them enough to remove them. Oh, and there's one more right here. There we go. Good. Okay, let's see. Next. Let's move a little more to the side here. And I'm already seeing a couple more I want to get. There's one right here that I'm going to leave alone. That's a good one. But we have some not so harmonious ones right here and right here. Okay. Let me just go ahead and put that right there. Beautiful. Now, maybe again, to the side here. this down. Good. This is a stubborn one. Here we go. There we go. Get out of here. Good. And see if we can get this one out without having to part your hair. I'm just gonna. There we go. All right. Beautiful. Just removing any little fragments from your hair. Sometimes there can be a little bit of almost like a kind of dust that can get left behind when a cord is removed. I'm just gonna brush it out. Right. Oh yeah. This is an area where they really love to hide, above and behind the ear. Pocket. And clip here. Let's secure that a little bit better. There we go. Gonna clip it down here too. And let's grab the scissors and get right in there. Start removing. This is a good one. Actually, I'll leave that one. This one, though. Pull. We're only going to leave the ones that are definitely beneficial. Okay, let's keep your hair out of the way. Good. All right. How are you feeling? You should be feeling a lot lighter already. You may actually get a bit sleepy during the removal process just because it can be so relaxing. But you'll find over the next few days, more and more, your energy is going to be feeling a little stronger. Okay? Alright. Now, let's go ahead and move to just behind the ear here. There we go. So I can kind of pin this up here. Is that comfortable? Okay. So, right here and pull. Again. Okay. Right here. Here. Right here. Great. All right. Shall we move over to the other side now? Let's do it. Start by removing these clips. And let's brush out your hair just a little bit here. We're definitely going to have something back there to attend to as well. But we'll worry about that a little later. Make sure you didn't get your hair too tangled with those clips. There we go. Okay. Now, start right here. Yeah. Grab my comb. I actually see two good ones right off the bat. There are a few for sure that we're going to want to remove. But right here, this one from someone who likes you very much and only has your best intentions in mind. And this one right here is from someone you've actually forgotten about, who you only interacted with very briefly. But it looks like you did or said something that wasn't that big of a deal to you, but it meant a lot to them. Yeah, and they wish you well, so we'll definitely leave that one and this one. But here, and here, and here, see a few that I want to remove. Okay. So, let's go ahead and, yeah, I don't think I need clips. I think your hair's just gonna sit flat for this. Right here. This one. Right here. Here. That was an easy one. This one. Try it again. Okay. There we go. was a sticky one. Alright, moving on. Go ahead and this way. There we go. Yep. This one. You have a few sort of repeat offenders here. Energetic cords that were attached by the same people. So far it's looking like there are maybe 3 or 4 people in particular who are attaching a lot that are not super helpful. So we're gonna get those sent back. Oh, and there's another one right there. That's from someone else though. Look at that too. Let's try and get the hair. So I can get that one in the back. There we go. Get that one first because it's trying to hide. Here. 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 Next, go ahead and take that out. Not too many over here. Oh, there's one. Pretty clear right here, but right here there's a spot that I definitely want to get. Oh, it's actually 2 of them and they're a little tangled. You can just get them both at the same time. Okay. There we go. Good. That's really interesting. I don't see that too much. 2 that close together from different people. I wonder what their relationship to each other is. Another one. Okay, good. Alright, let's adjust you a little bit. It's down. Oh, there's one. And another one. Okay. Definitely want to get right in here. Gosh. Jackpot. I see one good one and about 5, 6, 7 ones that we definitely want to remove. Okay, so, my goodness. There, and this one. Here. It's a tough one. There we go. Sometimes they kind of coil up and try to hide if they know someone's trying to pull them out. But I always get them. This one. This one. Oh, that was easy. Here. Okay. And I see another one down here, but I'm gonna wait until I've parted your hair a little bit better for that one. Okay. Yeah. Hang in there. I'm just gonna not quite. There we go. Now, I'm gonna guess that you are either someone who travels a fair amount or who spends a fair amount of time on the internet interacting with people from all over. Okay. That's definitely something we've found in this business, as social media has gotten to be such a big thing over the past couple decades. Used to be, a few decades ago, that cords like these would mostly all return back to the same general geographical area. Now, as we're all interacting with more and more people from all over, the cords just go whoosh, 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 all over. There we go. All right. I suspect we are going to once again find quite a few above and behind your ears. So let's take a look. Oh, I want to get this one first. Hold on. Just... there are two hiding right in here that I want to get first. Here. Come on. just one more clip in there, and just get the whole area back here, and then we can work on the back. There we go. No. Perfect. All right. And you are sitting really well for this. Thank you. Sometimes people tend to squirm around quite a lot during these treatments, which is fine. It's understandable, and I can still work pretty effectively, but it's a lot easier when people sit really well like you do. And that's a good one. That's a good one, but let me count this one here. It's not too bad, but you don't need it. Okay. All right. Well, that's both sides finished. We're going to do a little bit in the back. And then I will spritz your scalp and your hair with a nice, organic, gentle conditioning spray. I'll brush out your hair, give you a little bit of a scalp stimulation, like this. Just to keep both the energy and the blood flow in your scalp circulating. Okay. So, let's brush all this out. Few little tangles I want to brush out here. Okay. Good. Now, let's see. You know, we're not too bad back here. I don't know if we're going to have more than a handful we need to remove. Let's see. I'm going to kind of rest your forehead against my shoulder here so I can... Yeah, there's one. Saw it when I was running my fingers through your hair, and it tried to hide, but I see you there, buddy. Okay, so both of them that way. So this one. This one. Okay. Good. Yeah, not too many back here. Are you usually a back sleeper or a side sleeper? Okay, yeah, that's probably why. I think I saw one back here. Where is it? I think I see it. Okay. Yeah. Right in there. Okay. Just gonna sort of bend this, clip it up. That. So can I work with that? Yeah. I'll fix it in a second if I need to. This and put this. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and again, if you could just kind of rest your head on my shoulder right there. Get a few of them out of here. There we go. Here. Here. And so I'm gonna tangle up with a piece of your hair. I'm gonna pull and there we go. Excellent, that's gorgeous. I think that might be all of them. All the ones we want to remove. Anyway, let me just... I think I feel one right here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, but it's a good one, so that's fine. We can leave that one. Right here, no. I think you're all clear. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna brush your hair out a little more with my fingers here. And I'm gonna go grab that lovely conditioning spray that I told you about. I'm gonna spritz it on your scalp and in your hair. And then I'll just kind of work it in with my fingers. And after that, I'll give your hair a little bit more of a comb, just to make sure you're not leaving here with any tangles. What I recommend is that you can, if you have time for it, I recommend that you close your eyes when I'm doing that final comb through. And allow yourself to sort of drift off and take a little bit of a nap. Stay right here. I'm gonna go grab that spray, okay? This is mostly just water, but it has some really nice herbal blend in it. It's great for your hair. It's great for your skin, for your scalp. There's a tiny bit of oil in it as well, which is why I need to shake it up really well. Here and side here. All right. And let's get a little bit just in the back here. Beautiful. How does that feel? It smells nice too, doesn't it? Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is, in a moment, I will stop talking for the duration of our session. I'm going to give you a combination of sort of finger brushing to work that conditioner through, as well as some sort of hair and scalp massage for the same reason. And as I said, I will stop speaking for a while so that you can just drift off if you'd like to, okay? So I'll go ahead and say goodbye now. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and for trusting me with your energy and your hair and your treatment here. It was an honor to work with you, and I hope you'll come back for regular treatments. You were lovely to work with. Hey y'all, it's JB. I would like to treat you, if I may, to a nice, relaxing makeup application. However, what I'm going to try here is something a little different. And I'm going to be applying your makeup with crystals, alright? So, is it okay if I kind of just touch your face to start with so I can get an idea of what I'm working with? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, I'd seen a video just a little while back. It's become one of my go-tos. Is that how it is for y'all in ASMR? I'm curious. I know for me I'll find like a go-to, and I will say that it's usually good for 3 to 5 watches, like 3 to 5 nights, maybe up to 7 if it's really good. And that'll kind of be my video that I watch before I need to start looking for another one. But this magical go-to video is one by Sarah Louise, is it Tilsley or Tilsey? I always forget. I feel bad. I love her. She did a guided visualization type video in which you imagine that you're being prepared for like this grand performance, and she does a lot of stuff in her videos with like Reiki and crystals and things like that. So she just grabbed crystals and a few other things around her to use as props for the makeup application portion of the video. I will link to it so you can check it out if you like. But I love that part of the video. It's so good. So I thought it would be cool to try a video that is just all that. Take my favorite trigger from another video and make a whole video out of it. What do you think? Are you along for the ride? Okay. Now, I'm going to start with your primer. So this is something I'm going to be placing over your whole face just to prep it to make a sort of a smooth canvas for the rest of the makeup to go on. We have this beautiful big piece of amethyst. So I'm going to start with this. Okay, I'm just going to smooth it on over your cheeks. There we go. I'm going to get your whole face. Forehead. The amethyst, in case you were wondering, is great for boosting intuition, balances your emotions. I'm gonna go down your nose. And it can also help you to sleep more deeply at night. Okay? Your chin. Beautiful. Okay. Now that we have your primer set, get a little bit here. A little bit here. We're going to go ahead and move on to your foundation. I'm going to use this lovely chunk of citrine. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? So, I don't know why I did this. I don't have autofocus on, so it doesn't do anything. I'm just so used to seeing other YouTubers do it. Okay, so I'm going to take this citrine, and this is your foundation, okay? And citrine is great for boosting happiness. It's like the happiness crystal. It attracts abundance. I'm just going to smooth that over your whole face. Start on And on this side. Good. Get your forehead. Y'all may notice a little more white noise in the background. I would be curious to hear if you don't mind leaving a comment about whether it's noticeable, whether it bothers you, whether you maybe actually like it, whether you're totally neutral. It is 103 degrees Fahrenheit in Texas right now, where I am in Central Texas. And I am just past the point in the summer where I can bear turning off the AC to record, so sorry, but ultimately, if it means having a less than perfect video, I'm afraid I'll perish of heat stroke. Okay, can you tilt your chin up a little bit? Good. Just smoothing this on. Okay. I'm gonna get right in the corners of your nose right here. I want to make sure we get full coverage. Okay. I'm not sure what 103 Fahrenheit is in Celsius, but I'll look it up and I'll post it like right here. Okay. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little concealer. This is a Lingham stone, okay? And this is a stone of awakening and transformation. I'm gonna place it under your eyes. Basically doing my makeup on you right now. I have to do a lot of concealer under my eyes because I've spent a lot of time in the sun in my life, and I get a lot of sun damage here under my eyes. And if I post a video where I'm not wearing a lot of concealer under my eyes, I get comments from people who are worried about me because it'll look almost like I have two black eyes. I don't. It's just my face. Okay, get a little bit here. I'm gonna really get it under your eyes here. Here we go. That beautiful, cool stone. Press, 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 press. Down your nose a little bit. Get a little bit on your chin right here. A little bit on your forehead. I'm seeing maybe a couple little areas that I just want to get a little bit of. We just want to make you camera ready. You have a beautiful face. I love it. But for the sake of the camera, it looks nice if we can just make it all like as smooth and even as possible. Okay? So, just a few spots to even it out. Just gonna go a little bit right there. A couple on your forehead. Okay. I'm gonna use the other end of the stone to kind of blend all that in. I'm gonna blend it all in. Good. Very nice. Okay. Next, we're gonna do a little eyeshadow. We're gonna go pretty simple with the eyeshadow, just a light shade and a dark shade, just to make everything look a little more dynamic. So for the light shade, we're gonna use this. I'm just gonna keep doing it, even though it's I'm gonna use this Desert Rose. It is a clearing and cleansing stone. I believe it's a type of selenite. But it's kind of like if you can just close your eyes, I'm going to sweep it over your lids. There we go. There we go. kind of like an air purifier for your energy. Just kind of catching little particles that maybe aren't serving you, aren't helping you. Just giving you a little bit of a cleaner, more efficient system to work with. Can you close your eyes? Open your eyes. Close them. Open them. Perfect. They look great. Okay, so now we're going to use a darker shadow. This is Tiger's Eye. Why not? Tiger's Eye. And this is a darker shadow. So I'm going to be applying this along like the crease here and at the edges, and then along your lash line a little bit, and then underneath your eyes a little bit, okay? And this Tiger's Eye is a stone of vitality and resilience. We could all use plenty of that, right? Okay. So if you can start by opening your eye, keep your eyes open and just look straight up. I'm going to get under your lash line here. There we go. Beautiful. And then other side, keep looking up. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Can you look up for me? Look to the side. Look to the other side. Perfect. It looks great. Okay. I'm going to use the blunt end of it to just kind of smooth it out a little bit, blend it. There we go. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to get that crease area. If you could close your eyes. Just going to sweep. The other side, keep your eyes gently closed. Okay, can you open your eyes? Look at me. Great. Keep blink a few times. Okay. I'm just gonna blend that out. Keep your eyes closed, just gently closed. You don't have to squeeze them. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, open your eyes, look at me. Gorgeous, you look amazing. Alright, so next I have some kyanite. In Sarah's video, I think she has some kyanite that she uses for the lips. In this video, I'm going to use the kyanite for your eyeliner. Okay, and I'm just going to draw it along the top of your lids and then just do like a little flick at the edge, okay? I'm gonna just gently kind of paint it on, almost, okay? So, I'd like you to have your eyes closed, but you don't have to like squeeze them tight, just like rest them gently closed. You can even kind of have them like half open if you want. I just need to get at that lid, okay? And if any of you want to do me a big favor and check out Sarah's video after this one, leave a little comment letting her know that I sent you, because I love her so much. And I want her to know that I love her so much. Okay. Okay, look at the other side. So yeah, for those of you who look up for a second. Look down. Okay, I'm just gonna make that a little bit stronger on each side. Yeah, so if any of you want to stop by Sarah's video and just let her know that she's wonderful, maybe drop a like and subscribe. There we go. I think if you like my stuff, you will probably like her stuff. Alright. Beautiful. So kyanite is a stone of serenity and communication. I believe it's associated with the throat chakra, because it's blue. at just a little more like the mid-eyelid area here. And this is a stone that is great for helping you speak your truth to others when necessary, but even just being able to speak your truth to yourself can be a surprisingly powerful thing. Surprisingly difficult for some of us, isn't it? I know it can be for me sometimes. Certain things. Okay, put that aside, and next we are going for some contouring. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bronzer, I think just in the cheek area, around your temples, and then just kind of under here to give a little more definition for your jawline. I'm using some garnet, some beautiful, it probably looks black to you, but it's a very, very deep red color. Okay, it's a stone of passion, like passionate love and creativity. Think of all that great, sort of root chakra type energy that goes into just like raw creation, and that excitement and love that can go into that. Okay, so I'm gonna get your cheeks to start. First on this side. There we go. And on this side. Good. Okay. I'm gonna get up here, temple area just a little bit. Right here. Okay. Imagine the energy of that garnet just sinking into you and infusing itself into your energy field, that sort of passionate, excited, creative feeling of creating your life. You're creating your own life with every breath, aren't you? It can feel exhausting a lot of the time, but it can feel exciting too in moments, right? A little bit there. Good. I'm going to use my fingers to blend it just a little bit, if that's alright. Just going to get a little bit on your cheeks here. Your temples. And then the jawline. Just smoothing it. There we go. Alright, let's go for a little highlighter next. Got some clear quartz, the universal crystal. It can do just about everything, right? So clear quartz has all sorts of qualities, but it's most commonly used as sort of an amplifier. It enhances and amplifies energy, intention, other crystals, pretty much anything. It's like a really beautiful, powerful, all-purpose type of crystal, right? I'm not an expert on these things. I have just been a very casual crystal appreciator since a young age. So I know a little bit, and I think they're fun. I really enjoy them. So we're going to use this, okay, as your highlighter. I think we'll do a little on your cheekbone, go down your nose, a little on your forehead, a little bit on your chin, okay? So let's start with your cheekbone. Just smoothing it on. There we go. This side, I'm just going to smooth it on. Very nice. We're going to go down your nose. Down your nose. Okay. A little bit on your forehead. Just kind of dabbing it on there. A little bit on your chin. Okay. Do a little bit on your cheeks. Just gonna do that dabbing motion. Dab, 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 dab. And down your nose. Good. Wow. Can you move your face a little bit just so I can see how it's catching the light? Wow. That looks really good. Next, I have another of, I think, probably one of the most popular crystals. This is rose quartz. So if garnet is kind of that like raw, passionate, exciting root chakra, form of love, this is more of like a gentle, serene type of love energy. It's compassion for yourself, most importantly, for other people, that gentle love, emotional healing. This is a great emotional healing stone, and I'm going to use this as a blush. I'm going to sweep it just kind of up the kind of apples of your cheeks. I'll probably do a dab on your chin, on your nose, maybe a little around your forehead area. But let's start with your cheek right here. Smoothing on to start, and then tap, 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 on the other side, smoothing it on. Okay, I'm gonna get a little on your nose. Gonna blend it in on your cheeks. Okay, on your forehead. Just kind of tap, 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 tap again. Just a little bit on your chin. There we go. Gonna work that in. Good. Alright. You look amazing. So next I'm gonna grab this beautiful piece of selenite. Okay. I'm gonna be using this for your brows. Okay. So selenite is a stone that's used a lot of times to sort of like cleanse other crystals. It has a lot of cleansing and purifying properties. It's a stone of mental clarity, of cleansing. I always like to be careful when I talk about purity because I know that can have some weird connotations for some people. I'm going to get right in there and do your eyebrows if that's okay. I'm going to get quite close here. Okay. So, to me, purity for a person, right, just means getting a more condensed version of you and what makes you, you. That's all it is. It's just a nice, focused, concentrated version of you without too much clutter or distraction. And that can look like a lot of different things. It's going to look like something different with every person. What does that mean for you? What's a sort of clarified version of you? If your essence was to be put through like a fine mesh strainer so that all the really meaningful, potent stuff that makes you feel good, that makes you feel like you're you, all that stuff gets through, the kind of cruddy extra stuff, anything that makes you feel like, ugh, I feel this way and it's not me, it's yucky, that stuff gets caught in the mesh, okay? The stuff that makes you feel you gets through, and that's what I think of when I think of purity. So it's purifying. So as I define your brows, imagine that sinking into you. Imagine it having that effect on you, of making you just a slightly more concentrated version of you. Slightly more straightforward, slightly more, say, powerful version of you. That doesn't have to mean powerful like and it can. Sorry, not to intimidate anyone with my big muscles, but what would that more powerful version of you look like? Just in that, maybe you're a very quiet, gentle person. Maybe you naturally feel like you like to live around the edges or be quiet, or maybe you feel like you, in your youest sense, like to be all over the place, and that's fine. But what would that be like? What would that version of you be? And it might look like something different at different times. And that's okay. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just something to think about. Okay. Putting the selenite away. We're going to do your lashes. Next, I have this hematite that I just picked up the other day. And it is good for grounding. It's a very great grounding stone. See that? It can help clear overwhelm and confusion. It's a great stone for boosting willpower and confidence. So I'm going to use this for your lashes. If you can just kind of rest your eyes, maybe look straight at my nose. I'm just going to be getting right under there and kind of brushing it up. There we go. Yeah. Just rest your eyes. You can look straight at my nose. And imagine that you can feel the energy of the selenite sinking into your body. And what does that mean for you? Grounding you. Dispersing some of your confusion and overwhelm. What does willpower and confidence look like for you? So now there's something that can look very different for every person. It doesn't necessarily need to be intense or it can be gentle. It can be soft. It can be flexible. In the same way that I'm trying to be flexible right now by not freezing up because there's a siren in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. Just fortifying your willpower a little bit. Fortifying your confidence just a little bit. Okay. So I want to get that to dry. Okay. I'm going to avoid like just blowing in your face like I want to right now. Let's get a little bit there. Get a little bit here. Good. And here. Beautiful. So we've got one more. You're looking amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and do your lips, and then you're gonna be good to go. So I would have to say that this is, for a while now, maybe a couple of years, this has probably been my favorite stone or type of stone. It's labradorite. Let's see if we can. Forgive me looking at the viewfinder and not in your eyes for a second, but I want to see if I can get it to really catch the light. Labradorite is very reminiscent of the northern lights in the way it shifts color. It's so beautiful. And it just really, really resonates with me, as they say. So this is labradorite. And it is a stone of transformation, right? Of shifting. I associate it with a lot of sort of deeper, dreamier things, and it is a stone that is thought to strengthen or enhance psychic abilities. I thought I would use this for your lips. So if you can just sort of relax your mouth, I'm just going to smooth it over your lips. Beautiful. Getting your bottom lip here. And then I'll get your top one next. And just imagine energy of this beautiful transformational stone seeping into your body, infusing your being with that power of transformation, dreaminess. Boosting your psychic abilities, your intuition, giving you incredible, insightful dreams. Okay. Can you press your lips together like this? Good. Okay. I'm gonna smooth it over a couple more times. Beautiful. Okay. Now, let me have a little look at you here. You're so beautiful. You look great. You looked great before, but this was a really fun way to try a different look on you, to enhance some of your naturally more beautiful features. I love it. Okay. Well, you're ready to go. Whether you want to move on with your day from here, or whether you want to relax, get some rest, take a nap, go to sleep. I hope it feels great. I had fun with this. I'd love to try something like this again. If you want more of it, let me know. And thank you so much for spending this time with me. I know your time is precious, especially when you're trying to relax, so it means so much to me that a lot of you like spending that time with me from time to time. It's really cool. It means a lot to me. So thank you. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video, okay?